video is going to be a reading for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for money. So let's get this stage lit here and let's get into this lovely reading. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's cleanse the card, the energy, and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask you to join me in this reading today for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for money. So what is it, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn need to know regarding money? What is it that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn need to know regarding money, please? What is it Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn need to know regarding their money? Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Strength card in reverse. So what this is telling me is some of you are in a little bit of financial crunch here, okay? So, some of you may be listening to what other people are saying for financial advice, and that may not be the best path for you, okay? Ace of Swords is saying you might have a little bit of clarity in mind with a plan. Once you create a financial plan, you do have a little bit of opportunity with this light showing for some success, but it's going to take some time because this is only at the Ace, okay? So once you create a plan, you have the opportunity to fix financial situations. However, with the Strength card in reverse, you are going to need to have strength, okay? Mind over matter in this situation. Really understand what your needs versus your wants are, okay? Maybe make a wish list for wants, and later on, when you hit a certain goal for your financial, maybe debts or whatever it is, I see that then you can purchase something small, okay? Not big, large, expensive purchases here. So some of you, I do see you going on a no buy or a low buy, whatever you want to call it. Maybe no buys for so many months of the year, but this is what I see for you in order for you to fix your financial situation. I also see with business, I do see you reeling back if you own a business and kind of really realizing what it is that you actually need to operate versus wants. All right, needs versus wants is a very important part of this reading today. So let's go one card for each individual sign. Okay, so Taurus, what is it for Taurus that they need to know, please? What is it for Taurus and money? One card that they need to know, please. What is it for the sign of Taurus and money that they need to know? Okay, Taurus, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So I do see you, some of you, leaving a heartbreak kind of situation. Now, whether this is finances or a relationship that caused financial woes, I do see a situation kind of being healed. If that's not it, I see you working on a financial plan specifically to help yourself find success in the future. Okay, Virgo, what do we have for the sign of Virgo, please? What is the money for the sign of Virgo, please? What is the money for the sign of Virgo, please? What is the money for the sign of Virgo, please? What is the money for the sign of Virgo, please? Okay, Virgo, you have the Page of Wands. So, Page of Wands is for you, Virgo. With the Page of Wands, I see you definitely having a little bit of independence and freedom. You may be working on something that you're passionate about, or finding passion in situations. If you're money restricted, you may be using items up. So let's say you're into making art content. Maybe you will encourage your viewers as well as yourself to use all your art supplies. That's just an example. If you're in makeup, the same thing. Lifestyle, clothing. see you